샛별 Hi, Yasmin des. Hello, hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Hello, Sasku. Hello, Zach. Hello, Mega Happy. Hello, Pantera. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully well. Today I'm playing a game called Welcome to the Dark Place, and it's like a weird, creepy game, but like not too scary. And it wouldn't let me switch to full screen yet. So let's start the game because I started it earlier. I was trying to switch to full screen, and then all of a sudden it was like it just started the game, and I was like, okay, let's not do that yet. Okay, trigger warning, guys. Death, mental illness, and sewer slide. No full screen till you're in the main part of the game. Okay. I don't hear the static noise. Do you guys? Okay, I don't think you do. After the intro, every choice you made will be saved. Okay. I thought I could describe a state. Make a map of sorrow. C.S. Lewis, A Brief Observed. Oh shit! Whoa, what the fuck? I know it might not stop. I stand my ground. It screeches to a halt. Pull out my pocket pistol. I aim at the driver as I walk around to his door. His window is already rolled down. He is a burly-looking man who looks to his 30s. His eyes are darting around, and then he focuses on me. Do we shoot him? Do we shoot him already? No, I'm gonna tell him to get out. This ride is mine, I say. The man stares and does nothing. A grin spreads across his face, but his eyes stay the same. Fire. My gun isn't loaded! Keep staring. He opens the car door and slowly gets out. I wait until he moves away a safe distance. I'm gonna get in quickly. Why would I get in slowly? Hi, Marky. Welcome to the stream. I jump in and shut the door. Drive. I press down on the gas and the dark trees outside start whizzing by. Something doesn't feel right. He is standing in the middle of the dark road behind me, smaller and smaller. He's waving a hand. Turn the mirror? I turn the mirror so I can't see him anymore. Something still doesn't feel right. Look at the back seats. There's nothing back there. This car is pristine. Actually, it's probably new. I adjust my seat. Ah, that's all. I move the seat forward and I lean it back a little. This is better. Okay, we don't need sound. We don't need the radio right now. We need to look what we got because my gun is not loaded. So, in the glove box is a small note and a road map. You're watching this stream while doing math. Oh my good luck on your math. I haven't been in school in a while, but I'm gonna start school back up soon, so I'm dreading math as well already. We're just playing. Sasku, how long does this stay small? Okay, let's look at the map first. On the big wrinkled paper is a tangled mess of colored lines that I could barely see. On the bottom right, scrawled in pencil, are the words, "You'll have to keep your own." Okay, read the note. Enjoy the car while it's yours. What? Tinker with the radio. I click the radio on and twist the dial. Some opera singer. Awkward. Now some silly country music. Gross. I stop at a solemn piano. Ah, classical music. Boring. I twist the dial again. Some experimental rock, some electronic pop. Not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for a rap either. Ugh, why am I worried about music right now? Then I find pure static. No, I asked how long does it stay small. Wait, what if I go like... No, I can't. I lean back and let go of the steering wheel. I'm just resting my foot on the pedal, watching the road with eyes half open, imagining I'm in the ocean. Drift off. I can feel the bright wind and water battering my face. The shore stretches on for miles, and I'm alone. I jerk awake. What was that noise? I'm still on the road. Look up at the sunroof. The sky is dark and clear. I can see some stars. So it was just nothing? I listen to the static and again, I begin to drift off to its waves. Why am I sleeping while driving? I gotta... What the fuck is going on? I'll go wherever the road takes me. I open my eyes. The low fuel icon is lit up. Already? Curse to myself. There's something in the road! Blink. I blink. When I open my eyes, a deer is crashing... Oh my god. Oh, I thought I was... Oops. A deer is crashing through the front windshield. The airbag goes off and the car swerves into a tree. The deer's spazzing out. Its antlers could kill me. Sorry, I thought it meant blink as in like blink your lights. I didn't know I was like blinking my eyes. I fall into the grass lying on my back. The deer suddenly freezes and looks at me from inside the car. The deer's head turns around on a swivel, all the way around until it's facing me again. Then its head pops up on two metal beams, revealing a round, wind-up alarm clock. The clock goes off, rattling atop its severed neck. What the fuck? The deer explodes, and the car bursts into flames. I stagger away, standing in the brush on the side of the road. What the fuck? Keep running. I stumble away in a panic. Walking down the road is tough. The grass is tall and wet, and the leaves are low from the wait, oh my god. And the leaves hang low from the trees. I stop. I just press keep going. In the moonlight, I see something is sitting in the tall grass. It's a shiny black sculpture of some kind, of a bird with its head lifted high. A warm, colorful light emanates. A wind gushes out somewhere, as if from an open door. We gotta get a closer look. Hi, Cypher! Welcome to the stream. Within its reflective shape, I see sunny desert road. I turn my head and it becomes a shimmering glass train full of passengers, all laughing as it whizzes by. Then it's a cavern carved out of the shape of a cathedral, lit by an old man's mining helmet. Look deeper. The bird shatters under the swing of a sledgehammer. A scraggly, long-haired old man is hunched over, heaving from exhaustion. What is all this? No, he blurts out. That's easy to answer. The question is why? The dark place is not for... Oh, wait. This is him talking. No, he blurts out. That's easy to answer. The question is why? The dark place is not for the eyes. Then he looks up as he seems to hear something. He waves me off. Go back, hurry! I turn around and run, trudging up to the road. Keep going. I come into the car and I look over it for a second. It's black and it smells like burnt oil and rubber. The deer is gone. Where is it now? I start the car. I don't even know where I'd put the key. Look at this side-view mirror. I see a pair of lights. Get out. I jump out. As I bring my hand down to hover over my gun, something becomes restless in the air around me, like static electricity. The headlights are getting closer. Oh my god, why am I... The car screeches to a halt in front of me. Pull out my pocket pistol. The hood of their car is unlatched, the windshield cracked. There's a kid crying in the back seat. I brandish my pistol. Go to the driver's window. A young, short-haired woman stares at the road ahead, pale hands clutching the wheel. The kid looks like me. Is that me? What am I? Oh! Now it's big. Something strikes! The world crumbles beneath my feet and I fall back into a black ravine. I'm drowning. I can't see. Wave my arms. Okay, wait. Use the audiobook or go crazy? That's good to know, actually. I've thought about that before. Like, what if I audition my voice for reading something? All once true is false. In one hard blow, I'm knocked into the dark place where all the people go. All once true is false. Wake up. I pick myself up. The canopy of leaves far above my head shroud the cloudy sky. so it's dimmed down at the forest floor. I've never been here before. Nailed to a tree, there's a small note. Hello, Deviant. Hello, hello. Also, I might be late, but congrats on getting 1K. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And no, you're not late. That happened recently. So thank you so much for the congratulations. I appreciate it. I hope that I can upload some more videos sometime soon. So maybe look forward to that if I can gain up the motivation to do that. But why would I not read the small note? For 4 fresh strikes. Unfortunately, welcome to the dark place. We all go here. Play by the dark place's 6 rules, or fates worse than death will find you in this nightmare. Keep reading. Number 1. 3 red blots mark liars. Number 2. Food means depravity and death. Depravity and death. Number 3. Tellers of time are sped up by... This part of the note has been torn through. Okay, help me remember this, guys. Help me. 3 red blots is wrong. Food means death. Tellers of time were sped up by whatever. Number 4. Holes in suspicious places may lead to the undergoing. Number 5. Don't listen to the wolf. Number 6. The train is the only escape. Okay, so... 1. 3 red blots is bad. 2. Food is bad. 3. There's time tellers and they can be sped up by something. 4. No holes. I don't want to go to the undergoing. Unless I have to. 5. Don't listen to the wolf. Wolves are bad. 6. The train is the only escape. Okay, pick a direction. I hear a distant train whistle. All I have is an empty handgun. Press X to check your pockets. Tiny handgun. I say run south. Why south? Oh my god. Yeah, we did get 1K. So basically, don't trust anything and escape on the train. Yeah, I gotta find the train. That's what's happening right now. Zag says run south, so I guess we'll start south. South is downwards. Okay. Forest. Small pine cones litter the ground. Wait, can I not write in my... I saw my friends writing in a map. How do I write in a map? Rookie numbers, but we're getting there. Thank you, Cypher, for the 15 stream streak. Oh my goodness. Cypher's been here for everything. Okay, forest. Small pine cones litter the ground. Well, since we're running south, we're running south. Forest. South. Forest. South. A crow flies from the east. Should I go east now? I'm thinking there's motion over there, so maybe we should go west and run away from the motion? Keep looking. Okay, south. Forest. 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 It smells like tree sap. Forest. 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 I'm in the never-ending forest. Forest. Oh, road! It's a narrow asphalt road leading west. To the east, the road ends abruptly. Keep going south, or should we follow the road now? I'm thinking follow the road, because the road is something new. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go to the west, since it seems to end abruptly in the east. Hold on, I need to fix my glasses. Ooh. Gah. Okay. Zach, why are you yelling? Why are you yelling right now? You should sit in the chair. I know what happens when you sit in the chair. Road. It's a narrow asphalt road splitting to the west, east, and south. Oh my god, should we go south now? Nerd has glasses. You have glasses too, and you actually need them. Like, I don't actually need mine, you know? I'm not legally blind, like probably more than half of you in here. Nothing wrong with being legally blind. It's fine. I understand. Why am I getting larger? There you go. Okay, I'm gonna go south now. It's a narrow asphalt road leading north and south. It's a narrow road leading north and south. Here I see a billboard of a woman smiling. Dark Place Hospital and Emergency Center. Now opening in Dagger Forest on Colt Lane. We care. Dagger Forest on Colt Lane, okay. To the southwest is a tall, barbed chain-link fence guarding an enormous factory complex. To the west is a tall, barbed chain-link fence guarding an enormous factory complex. Oh, so we can't choose go west when there's stuff there. Factory complex. Oh, factory gate. To the west is a tall, electrically powered gate with an asphalt road turning into it. Past the gate, I see some kind of enormous power plant. I see a guard stationed in a window nearby, managing the gate. Hi, Ace! You should eat the large complex. I don't think I will, but thanks for the suggestion. Thank you for your 2 cents on it. I appreciate that. That's actually pretty funny. I'm gonna start using that, Ace, in other people's chats. Here's my 2 cents on it. To the west is a tall, barbed chain-link fence guarding an enormous factory. To the north, I see a road turning into it. We're gonna book it south until we die. To the west is a tall... Okay. So, we've only gone... to keep this in my head better, since I don't have access to the map yet, south... We are going primarily south right now. There's a black barred fence to the south. Behind it are tall hedges. Okay, I can't go south anymore. Let's go west. No, west is the factory. So maybe we can try and figure out how to get into the factory. Wait, so if we go north and then we find the factory to the north, I see a road turning into it. North. See a guard stationed in the window. I guess I can't get into the factory. Go east here. Forest. Forest. To the east, a giant rock juts out from the ground. Forest. To the south, there's a tall, sparkling gold gate and a big monument sign. Millington Grove. The gate is half open, leading to a road of red bricks. Yo, let's go to the gate. It's not a boulder, it's a rock. What does that mean? Wouldn't you be happy if I said it was a boulder, not a rock? Shouldn't that be the other way around? Like, it's not a pebble, it's a boulder. Rich estate. I'm standing just within a sparkling gold gate. South, a red brick path leads up the hill, and around me are tall, trimmed hedges with big red flowers on them. Oh, keep going south, I guess. Here's a fountain at the top of the hill, encircled by a red brick road which splits off in all directions. To the south, I can see a great white mansion with roofs upon balconies upon roofs. We're looking for people right now, I think. The hill takes me, or a way out, so like maybe somebody in there will know where the train is what I'm thinking. The hill takes me steeply down south under the mansion's shadow, under a wooden arch imbued with ivy and golden flowers. The red brick road runs downhill further into the right, where under a wide awning, I see tall, lustrous windows, framed with a crimson diamond pattern of stained glass. So, if I was like doing this in real life, I would avoid everyone at all costs, but because this is a video game, we're gonna go to the front door. The door has a shiny brass knocker on the center, but there's also a doorbell. The porch is shaded and fenced, surrounded by lush greenery. I'm gonna listen for a second. Gonna peek through the window just to be sure. I see a beautiful lobby with chocolate-covered checkered tiles, two white curved marble staircases. Use the doorbell. I press in the round yellow doorbell. Nothing happens. Listen again. Oh! A lady opens the door suddenly. Her skin is pale and her face is mostly covered by a scarf. Are you here for a tour? You'll have to make an appointment. What tour? This house is for sale. She coughs into the arm of her long-sleeved sweater. Why is it for sale? The owner is liquidating. Who owns it? They'd like to remain anonymous. How much? 600,000. That's dirt cheap. Let me know if you're interested. She closes the door. I walk back up the brick road at the front of the mansion. North, at the top of the hill, I see a fountain. Let's go to the fountain. Oh wait, no, we just went. If we go this way. Let's go west. I'm walking around tall hedges. To the east is a red brick road leading down the hill. I'm walking around tall hedges. I'm on a red brick road lined with mighty oaks, extending south and north. To the east, I see a side of a great white mansion which rests in a deep swirling greenery. So the east is the mansion. Now the brick road is extending south and north, so I guess let's keep going south. I'm on a red brick road. I'm on a red brick road. A train track runs from the west to the east, running straight under the wall of the mansion. Let's go west. Wait, why can't I go east, though? Oh, the east. Okay, let's go west, then. Oh, flowery field! If I sat, I'd be under a canopy of petals. To the east is a red brick road curving around the side of a great white mansion, which rests in a deep, swirling greenery. I nearly trip over a train track, which runs east and west. Let's go west again. We're gonna go... Oh, I'm walking around tall hedges. To the west is a black barred fence. A train track runs to the west and east, and here it runs straight under the fence, so I can't follow it any further west. Okay, let's try east. East. A train track runs straight under the wall of the mansion. Oh, so I can't get on it yet. Well, let's go south. To the east is a side of Great White Mansion. Okay. I'm walking around tall hedges. I'm at the back southwest corner of the mansion. Past the fence, I can see an empty highway. Oh, so do I have to, like, leave? Do I have to, like, leave the way I came? Yeah, so I have to go back up north. Okay, and then east. East until... Okay, a tidy thatched roof protects 3 big pens. It's closed and I can see the horses, but I can't hear them. I can't see the horses, but I can hear them. To the east is a red brick road. East. North. I'm trying to get out of this fucking mansion. What? The black fence north. Okay, there's the gate. Go north. This time, let's go find the train tracks. East? West was where they went under. There's a blackboard fence to the south. Behind it are tall hedges. Yeah, I'm trying to find the track. Blackboard fence. A fat tree stump resides here at the top of a hill. I can stand on it and get a view over a black barred fence to the southeast, while a white mansion domineers over its own private acre. To the west, I see the start of a boardwalk. South. South. A tangle of sharp thorns have taken over the fence here. Behind it, there's lots of tall hedges. What? This doesn't make any sense. Why is the fence on the east now? Okay, maybe we could keep going east. Okay. To the south, there's a tall, sparkling gold gate and a big monument sign, Millington Grove. Wait, how am I back at the gate? Oh, this is so confusing. Maybe I should not have played a directional game as a directionally challenged person. I guess we're going to that boardwalk. To the west, I see the start of a boardwalk. Okay. A wooden boardwalk begins here and leads to the west, surrounded by a line of ornamental cypress trees like dark green leafy poles. I see a big stump to the east. Oh wait, no, that was where the thing was that we just went to. Here the boardwalk enters a dry swamp from the east, winding left and right around the tall, gangly elms and bald cypresses. The boardwalk weaves around the tall elms and bald cypresses of the dry swamp, stretching east and west. The boardwalk enters a flooded mangrove swamp to the west. The boardwalk enters a flooded area of the swamp filled with stringy mangroves. They all stand up on stilts of tangled roots over the deep water. The boardwalk leads west. The boardwalk leads west and east over the deep water. I would not want to get lost with Yuzu. Listen, if I had my map where if this was in real life, it would be a lot better. The boardwalk turns here, leading north and east. The boardwalk leads north and south. The boardwalk leads north and south. Okay, north. The boardwalk turns here, leading west and south. So go west now. The boardwalk leads out of the mangrove swamp to the west. The boardwalk weaves around the tall, gangly elms and bald cypresses. To the east of the boardwalk enters over the boardwalk. To the west, I see a sign. The boardwalk stretches east and west. There's a white sign hanging from the branch of a tree above the boardwalk. It reads, "Avoid Humphrey's log cabin at all costs." Okay. Around the narrow boardwalk is murky green water. The boardwalk weaves around the tall elms and cypress and blah 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 blah. The boardwalk turns here, leading north and east. North. Around the narrow boardwalk is the murky green water. The boardwalk weaves around the tall, stretching north and south. I see bubbles to the west. I do not want to go to the bubbles. A reflective pipe continues on straight from the east to the west, carried just above the water by thick support girders. It shoots straight over the boardwalk. What? I climb over the massive reflective pipe and step down the boardwalk again. The boardwalk leads further north. Around the narrow boardwalk is murky green water. Okay, north and south. Several boards are missing or half submerged in the water beneath. I see big words marked in a tree to the east. What are these big words? There's some writing carved into a tree. Watch out for Humphrey, it says. Okay. I see a marking in a tree to the south. Oh, that's watch out for Humphrey. Swamp. To the north, I see a church. It's a white building with a shiny cross upon a tall steeple that towers proudly over the trees. A telephone line runs by it to the west and east. You're gonna step off the boardwalk. Don't worry about it. I'm keeping track. No, I'm not gonna talk to Humphrey. There have been too many warnings. I walk up, unless Humphrey wrote those warnings so that people would, like, not talk to him because he's a great guy. Huh? Maybe he's the only other sane person and he knows everybody else is insane, so he's like, oh, nobody visit Humphrey. I walk up several tall concrete steps to the set of closed double doors. Listen. Go around to the back. I walk around to the back of the church and stand under its shadow. There's a pile of garbage bags and some writing painted in black in the wall. Why must holy places be dark places? Look at the garbage. I spot a shiny gold coin among the bags of trash. Take the coin. I take the coin. It's not actually gold, but it looks nice. Yo, that's my that's my coin. That's my souvenir from this trip. Open the doors. I push them open. Inside is a hardwood floor and tan plaster walls. Despite the high ceiling, it seems smaller on the inside. There are several rows of pews and a raised platform in the end of the room with a lectern. Behind that, filling the entire back wall, is a grand pipe organ. I pass between the wooden pews and step on a raised platform. A whole plate full of communal bread has been left out on a platter in the lectern. There's a dark brown leather Bible beside it. Do not eat. Open the Bible. The pages are completely pitch black. When I touch them, some of the ink rubs off on my fingers. The giant pipe organ covers the back wall of the church. In front of me is a small piano-like keyboard. Play the pipe organ. High note. Can we just play this forever? Hot cross buns. What do you play with? I can't think of a single song I can play with these notes. There's gotta be a combination. Okay, I stopped playing the pipe organ. Wait, I can open the Bible again. Okay, never mind. Let's leave. Step off the platform and walk back to the doors. I walk outside the front steps of the church. A telephone line runs across the tall wooden poles to the west and east. Let's go west. To the south, I see the beginning of a boardwalk. No, we don't want to go back on the boardwalk. A telephone line runs across tall wooden poles. Telephone line. Telephone line. Stretching off to the north and east. Let's go north then. Telephone line, north and south. Telephone line. There's a mossy gravestone here in a hole 6 feet deep. There's a shovel stuck in the dirt behind it. This is like the classic, like, I'm gonna read the grave and then get pushed into there, right? Here lies a gravedigger, burier, and solemn hair trigger. The grave is empty. I pull the shovel out of the dirt. There are mounds of dirt all around. I shovel up the dirt. I begin to fill the grave. It's hard work. The sun beats down as the empty grave fills up to halfway. Why does this feel evil? The grave is almost full. Sweating, I finish my work. The hole is filled. I drop the shovel and stagger away. It feels as if I've been shot in the leg, but I survived. Okay. I got rid of the hole, because the hole can lead to, like, the undergoing or whatever, so... No more holes. North. 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 I see smoke rising up to the east. Wait, what if that's Humphrey's cabin, though? I do not want to go to Humphrey's cabin. We're going north. We are not visiting Humphrey's cabin. Telephone line. There's an old statue of an old man taken over by moss and vines and dust. Examine the statue. The old man's glasses are awkwardly tiny for his head. Whoa! I'm not just stone, I move! In just a few more minutes. The stone statue doesn't move. Doesn't move? Well, he said in just a few minutes. It's just an old statue made of stone. Oh, what? Well, okay. That was That was wait, what's the word? Unenthused. No. What's the word when something was like seemed to be exciting but it wasn't exciting? Underwhelming? I don't know what word I'm looking for. Yeah, anticlimactic. Thank you. Thank you, Cypher. Cypher's got me the past couple days. There's been a few times I've done this and he's been like, do you mean? And I'm like, yeah. That word. Telephone wire. Telephone wire. Telephone wire. Oh, telephone wire runs up. Wait, holy shit. Runs up out of the ground and extends to the south. I guess we can just walk past it now. To the north, I see a garden. Strange garden. A white picket fence surrounds the wide garden, but instead of flowers, there are numerous hands sticking up out of the raked soil. Enter the hand garden. I walk between the line of hands. Their fingers are stretched out like flower petals, as if they're waving hello to each other. Some hands are wrinkled and some are tiny. Carefully touch the hand. I stop and look at a hand with spindly fingers. Touch it. I carefully tap the hand with my finger, and it jerks into motion, grasping at the air with aggression. Look at the other hands. All the hands are facing my way. Their fingers are tensed, arched down, reaching towards me. I'm running out of this fucking garden. Oh my god. I go south and leave the garden. All at once, the hands quickly sink into the ground. The hand garden is filled with holes. Run, motherfucker! The ground is rumbling. Run! Behind me, I see hundreds of hands reaching up out of a big black hole. Oh no, it's not a black hole. It's just a big hole. I thought I was getting sucked into a black hole. Out of a big hole that just opened up in the dirt. I look back and see a giant tangled mess of arms and fingers rolling after me, dragging itself across the garden. I'm out of the garden. The amalgam? The amalgam, what is that word? Of hands is still following me. It crushes the white picket fence. Run west. I run through the trees, trying to lose its sight. I can't hear it anymore, but I think it's still following me. I jump into a bush and stay quiet. I'd be waiting here. Okay, nothing's happening. Amalgam? Okay, nothing seems to be happening. I get out of the bush. My clothes are covered in tiny prickly burrs. Not going east again. Forest. A 10-foot tall gray cement wall blocks my path to the west. 10 feet tall? How can I tell that? I must have a really good sense of height. To the southwest is the corner of a 10-foot tall gray cement building. Here, a dirt path ends at the wall. To the west, I see a train track! The train track stretches far to the north and south. The southeast is the corner of a cement building. Let's go south. The cement wall blocks my path to the east. The track stretches far to the north and south. A 10-foot tall. There's writing etched into the wall here. Old freak left his cement tower. Always locks the door behind him. Can't keep us out forever. Left his key by the south side of the tower. 10-foot tall, go south. South. I gotta follow this train track. There's a man walking down the track. He's wearing a brown striped suit and round glasses. Talk to him. He's passing by me, holding a small wrinkled scrap of paper with a grid drawn on it. Hello. Why, hello! He stops and looks up at me and adjusts his glasses. Where are you going? Hi, Sammy! Welcome to the stream. We're playing Welcome to the Dark Place. Well, I was going to see what's to the south of here, but I'm aching for a place to rest my legs. Have you by any chance seen a quaint seat anywhere? No. No, that's fine. I'll manage. He looks back down at his map and keeps walking south down the track. A lake to the south. Blue Lake to the east. Okay. An old run-down mansion at the top of a hill. Across a mansion. The track runs north and south. Mansion. Track runs north and south. The track stretches north and south. To the northeast, I can see a wide, glistening lake. To the east, a steep hill leads up to a cracked concrete curb. Above that is the looming wall of a modern building. Modern building. The track stretches north and south alongside a grassy, hilly field to the east, across from which I see a pale, bald cypress protruding from a swampy marsh. Am I back at the boardwalk? Okay. Should I have gone north? It is a text-based game. Should I have gone north? Oh shit. I didn't mean to go. The train track turns here, leading north and east around a field. East. The track stretches west and east along a grassy hill plain to the north. Oh, grassy hilly plain. East, east, east. We're making it out. To the north, I see bald cypress protruding from a swampy marsh like bony fingers. To the south, the ground gets rockier. This game is called Welcome to the Dark Place. Okay. The ground gets rockier still. Oh my gosh, I'm just walking along this track. Is each click like one step? To the south is a sharp cliff. Southeast, a highway ends suddenly, dropping off the cliff, and yet cars are continuing to run off the edge. To the south is a wide 6-lane highway. Okay, keep going east. Okay, I'm near the highway. The track stretches east and west, running alongside the road. There's a small traffic island with some short grass and a lemon tree, where a boy stands with a small dog on a leash. I yell out to the boy. He ignores me, or somehow doesn't hear me, but there's no cars on the road. He's staring at his dog. The boy hasn't taken another step since I first noticed him. His dog isn't moving either. It's just staring off into the distance. It's an old pug which barely fits its harness. Then I notice the boy has been pulling stubbornly on the leash while the dog leans back against him, almost sitting. Every time the boy stops pulling, the dog stops leaning. I notice there's a vulture flying around. It flies beside me and lands up in a tree. Look up at the vulture. It's perched, looking out over the road, with eyes which could look serious or grumpy, like a sentinel. The boy begins to walk slowly, pulling the leash. The fat pug makes small steps as it skids along the ground. They make it several feet before the boy stops again, exhausted, staring at it. He slowly looks across the road, away from me. What happens next? A voice croaks out. Keep watching the boy. The boy is staring out across the highway away from me. He's been standing there for a long, long time. What happens next? Do they grow old there? Do they try to cross? Maybe he throws the dog into the traffic. Look up at the vulture. I just want a meal. That's what's in it for me. The vulture takes flight, circling around the traffic island again. Alright, I guess we just keep it going. Hello, hello. Oh my god, my glasses are making it so I can't see the name. Hello, hello, Sunlee11. Welcome to the stream. We're playing a text-based game. Trying not to die in the dark place. Okay, so we are going east along the train track. Track stretched out east and west. To the south is a wide 6-lane highway turning away from me. Okay, we're still on the track though. Okay, we've left the highway. I see a black barred fence to the east. Behind it are lots of tall hedges. A train track runs from the east, straight under the fence, so I can't follow the track any further east. We're back at the mansion! Swamp, boardwalk. Oh wait, I can't go in there. Okay. Okay, I can't go in the complex. Wait. A big reflective pipe runs just above the muddy ground, carried by bulky supporting gridders. Gridders? Griders? Stretching east and west. To the east, the pipe raises up into the air over a tall chain-link fence and enters the back of the big factory building. To the east is a tall chain-link fence. A rusty pipe runs across the muddy ground to the west and east. It gets to a chain-link fence to the east and runs down under the ground, popping up on the other side, where I see a massive metallic complex with big chimneys and pipes shooting out smoke. So is the factory just, like, running itself? Dude, actually, we're back in the fucking building again. I need a map. Forest, forest, forest. A cottage to the north. Front of cottage. There's a tiny white cottage in the woods with light brown thatched roof. There are no windows, but this whole corner is almost buried in garbage. I can see a door here on the south side of the cottage. Okay, it says cottage, not cabin, so maybe it's fine. There are scratches all over the door at a low height, probably from animals. The cottage would seem normal if there were windows. I knock and wait and nothing happens. An old voice says, "Leave me alone! Leave me alone! You're one of those freaks who won't leave me alone. You want to break in!" No, what are you talking about? The door creaks open and I'm almost blinded. "In! Quickly! You're letting the light out!" It's a pudgy old woman with scars covering the lower half of her face. Why does run have an exclamation mark? As I step inside, she slams the door behind me. I feel dizzy and hot like I'm on the sun. There are lamps all over the floor and light bulbs hang from the ceiling everywhere. Hello, how are you? I say you rush the old woman. She can't take you on. Oh, I'm just happy. I feel so bright, she says. What about you, kiddo? This would be me. I'd be in like some fucking... I'd be stuck in the dark place, but I'd be in some fucking room that's completely lit up, and I'd be like, this is perfect. Thanks for the 3 strange drinks, Sammy. I appreciate it. It's hard to think of an answer with all this buzzing. confused. In here? Have you seen what I've seen? The old woman says. What have you seen? She scowls and her face wrinkles up. Dark, depraved, filthy, carnivorous, lying everywhere. They know I'm in here, and they hate me. They'd kill me. They hate me so much. You won't survive out there. It's a bloodbath. Holy shit, okay. Why do you need so many lights? The woman quickly navigates around. I can't just say great. I gotta be chill with her, but slightly honest, you know? The woman navigates around all the lamps and light bulbs to the center of the cottage, maneuvering around them like a dance. I stay where I am. She says, "You're just used to the dark." What about chairs and tables? She looks back at me. I can't tell her expression since her scarf covers her face. To keep the shadows out, kiddo, she chuckles. But do you need this many? Her eyebrows lower. Behind her, a light bulb flickers, but she doesn't see it. She says, "Can't begin to tolerate anything, or it'll grow," slowly. I'll tell her about the flickering. This one's flickering, man. That bulb over there seems like it might be shorting. That bulb over there might be shorting out, I tell her, pointing. She turns around and walks over to it. I knew it, she laughs. While she works on replacing it, another lamp flickers where she can't see. Is this what you do? Replace the lights? It's hard, but it's honest work. I won't listen to the voices outside. That's why they hate me. It's their daily ritual to come and torment me. I'll never give them what they want. Never. I'm the only light in their world. Well, I'm gonna be on my way. More light for me, then. She starts laughing, but she doesn't stop. I'm not gonna kick your lamp, bro. I'm racing for the door when the light bulb explodes. When the light bulbs explode and flood the cottage in darkness, she screams and falls down. I'm running. I'm not gonna kick the lamp! Do I run? Do I run, or do I ask if she's okay? I think I should run, right? I should run. I get out of there quickly. The smell of fresh air greets me. The colors and sounds of the forest seem almost beautiful now. Whew. I'm not going back in there. Wait, there's a tiny white cottage in the wood. There are no doors or windows here. This wall has been decorated with vulgar graffiti and an enormous pile of bottles and cans. It smells like urine. The letters read, "Stupid old bitch." Oh. To the west, I see a poster on the wall. Oh my god. West. There's a poster stuck to the wall with graffiti sprayed partly over it. The printed poster has a picture of a cartoon fox in a revealing dress, winking, and text that reads, "Attend the party, east of Dagger." Whoa, we've got furries in this world? A cartoon fox in a revealing dress? We have furries in this world? Holy. I guess even furries are in the dark place. I should have known. To the east, I see more graffiti on the wall. Oh wait, I already read this. Guess I keep going north. Forest, forest. Aren't you a furry though? No, I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. And I'm not in the dark place. You know, I have something stuck in my foot, like a splinter. And my mom and I tried to get it out for like 30 minutes yesterday. And I think we picked at it way too much because now it just hurts really bad. It just hurts really fucking bad and I can't get it out because it was like way too deep in there. This sucks. To the north, I see a pleasant stream. The stream flows to the west, down from the east. Do we want to see where the stream starts? In every reality's furries are constant. You should have asked your sister to help you, but then you'd go, "My toes, sis." Oh. Very funny, Ace. No, I wouldn't actually. I asked my sister to go grab tweezers, and she was like, "Do you need them?" I was like, "Yes, yes, I do." Should we follow? Should we follow the road, the stream, or what? I think we should follow the stream, but oh shit. Oh, south. Stream. Let's go down the stream. West. West. To the east, I see a pleasant stream. East. Stream flows to the south. Down from the east. South. South. Stream flows to the west. West. South. South. West. 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 To the west is a lake. I see a dock at the north side. Here, a small stream flows into the lake from the east. Wait, let's go up the stream. Let's go up the stream. So east, east, north, east, north, north, east, 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 east. To the north is a bleeding tree. That's scary. Keep going east. The stream flows westward down from the north. To the west, I see blood flowing into the water. Okay, let's go north. The stream flows south down from the east. To the west is a weeping tree. We're following the stream. North, east, east. The stream flows west down from the north. To the north is a small waterfall. To the east is a set of old wooden stairs leading up the hillside. To the east is a waterfall. It splashes down on the rocks here and flows down to the south. To the west is a steep rocky slope. To the north is a sheer cliffside. Let's go to the east of the stairs. I walk east up the wooden stairs. Down to the west is a pleasant stream. To the north is a pond. There's a small pond here. To the west is a waterfall. To the north is a cliffside, and the east is a wall of large rocks. To the west is a set of old wooden stairs that leads down the hillside. To the north is a pond. So let's go east. I hear a distant woodpecker. To the east is a rocky cliff blocked off by a wooden fence. North leads uphill. To the north and east is a rocky cliff blocked off by a wooden fence. To the west is a sheer drop down to a small pond and waterfall. There's a bench here facing out over the cliffside. Do we sit on the bench? I think we sit on the bench. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. I've got my soda here. Cherry Coca-Cola. Because for some reason we're not buying Pepsi. You know, we can take a break. It's a good view, just high enough to see over the treetops. The sky is cloudy. To the north I see a dark stormy cloud hanging over a forest of very tall trees which are all lined. Far to the northeast, I see a burning forest spilling out a tower of black smoke. To the southwest, I see the gangly trees of a swamp, while to the south, I see a white mansion resting in a soft, hilly field. Far to the southeast, I can barely make out a large red and yellow circus tent peeking over the trees. Whoa, let's go southeast. I stand up. To the north and east is a rocky cliff. To the west is a sheer drop down to a small pond and waterfall. Wait, where did that say that was? South? South? Wait. Down from the east. Wait, how am I here again? I want to go up the wooden stairs.